He's about to be executed, but before he dies, he has one last wish: to see his dog. What happens next will change everything, but will he make it? The dim light from the Ironwood prison hallway illuminated Leonard Jackson's cell. He was just hours away from execution. His sentence was about to be carried out, but Leonard still had one wish. "I want to see Eclipse," he said, his voice hoarse. His loyal dog, the only thing he still loved, was with his ex-fiancée, Helen. "You think that's going to happen? You're about to be executed, Jackson. There's no time for that." The guard stared at him with skepticism. But Leonard didn't give up. "He's all I have." It was an impossible request. But what happens next will shock everyone. Warden Mara Batista stepped into the cell with an unexpected proposal. "You have 90 minutes. If Helen brings Eclipse here, you can see him. But don't get your hopes up, Jackson." "Will he have enough time? What will happen next? Will death wait?" Helen, heart racing, grabbed Eclipse and sped toward the prison. The journey felt like an eternity. The clock was ticking, and Leonard was being moved to the final cell. Every second counted. Meanwhile, Detective Anton Delacroix, who had investigated Leonard's case, was reviewing the files. Something wasn't right. He knew something was being hidden. "I need to know the truth." The tension was rising, and Anton couldn't wait any longer. He had to act fast. Back at the prison, Leonard heard Helen's footsteps and the sound of Eclipse's paws. When Eclipse saw him, he ran toward him. Leonard dropped to his knees and embraced him. "I never stopped loving you." Tears streamed down Leonard's face. But what now? What happens next? What did Anton find? Will the execution be stopped? Anton rushed to the warden. "I found something. You need to hear this." His eyes were filled with urgency. The warden made the call to the governor, but time was running out. Leonard was on the brink of execution. Leonard's cell door opened again. The warden entered with last-minute news. "Your execution has been postponed. The governor granted a 48-hour stay. We have new evidence that could change everything." Leonard was in shock. "Is this real?" He looked at Helen, at Eclipse, unsure of what to think. The truth was finally coming out. But now what? Was he really innocent? Or was it too late? Will he be saved? Or will death come anyway? In an impromptu court, the judge was ready to decide. Anton Delacroix and the warden presented the new evidence. "The state can no longer uphold Leonard Jackson's conviction," the judge said, banging the gavel. Leonard was freed, but Walton Green, the true culprit, was still at large. What happens next? What happens when freedom still comes at a cost? Leonard knew he wasn't completely free. The conspirators behind his conviction were still at large, but with Helen and Eclipse by his side, he was ready to face any challenge. Will he find true justice? Or will the past continue to haunt him?